Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. We are live with a special Tuesday night break. Just a second here. But a Tuesday night bachelor-esque break or bachelor skipping break. All right, we're gonna start the timer. Do a little admin work there. Start the timer, and we're gonna put 3.5 minutes on the clock like we normally do. It's going there. Bryce, we have not drawn for Dallas yet. We'll do it here in about 3 minutes when that timer goes off. So about 3 minutes. You didn't miss anything. So real quick while we're waiting, go over the who's got what. Foxy has the Coyotes. Dave Jockey's got the Kings and the Sharks. Paul Schmitz has the Wild. It's his first time breaking with us. So thanks, Paul, for coming along for the ride. Hopefully get you something nice out of Minnesota. And thanks again for joining the Alliance. Brian Padigo has the Flames. Jason Horner has the Penguins and Panthers. Bryce Charney has the Devils, Canucks, and Preds. Anthony Altazar has the Oilers. Grady Michalski has the Blue Jackets and Sabres. Matt Dreyer has the Red Wings, VGK, and Jets. Alex Khalifa has the Blues, Ducks, and Rangers. Joey Picciarello has Caps, Leafs, Bruins, and Islanders. Scott Durkitz has the Flyers. It's also his first break with us, so thanks for joining us, Scott. Hopefully some Flyer action for you. Birdman has the Canes, Blackhawks, Canadians, and Sens. And Robert Valentin has the Lightning and Avalanche. And as Foxy just mentioned, the Lesby jackpot, if we hit him tonight, is $420 or $420 in break credit. You're choosing. So it's getting higher and higher. It is getting there. Like every drawing, I'm like, wow, we still haven't hit one. It's been a long time since we hit an auto for Les Bronze. Another reminder, we started the sticker contest today. We have 3 entries so far. The rules are in the pinned tweet. Can't use the same photo from last time. The prize is going to be another box of a hobby box. Not sure the product yet, but it'll be somebody's going to win a hobby box of cards for the sticker contest. Also, if you go to our website under the break section where you normally go, we also have gift cards now. So if your wife, sister, mother, brother, whoever wants to get you a gift card, they're there in increments, especially with Christmas coming up, perhaps. I went over to Lesby. And lastly, for the breaks, we got 4 going right now. I'm sure you guys know them. 115, 16, 19, and 20. And 15, 16, 19 have 15 teams left. 120 has 20 teams left. And 119 was the case of Premier. So after we get through those, I went back and got some breaks loaded that are tiered pricing. We did tiered pricing a long time ago. But I've got a couple loaded that are 3 tiers. Obviously, tier 1's a little higher, but if you get down to the tier 3 teams, which are usually our last teams, they're less than $20. I think in one of them there's 16, and one of them might be like 21. But 3 price tiers, I think it might help fill things up just a little bit for some future breaks once some of these fill up. And there is our timer. So we will get to the drawing for the stars here in break 113. And as always, I got everybody listed or loaded up here. Put it right here real fast. Gonna do it 6 times like always. Here's everybody's name listed in. And here we go. So that is 1. You see it's 1 through 30 there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And next time we have Grady Melichowski. Grady Melichowski will get these stars. in tonight's break. So good luck, Grady. Let me get my thing back in focus here. It's going to look a little blurry until I get up close. Let me write down Grady here. All right. Yeah, I figure what we'll do tonight is do SPA first, followed by Allure, Artifacts, and of course we will have the Buyback last. It's kind of the higher end product. We will do our guessing game. So let's take a minute right now. First auto pulled out of SPA. If you guess it right now, you'll get a prize from me. So if you can guess the first autograph out of the box of SPA, Foxy says Joel. I'm feeling some Joel tonight. I think it's coming. Either in SPA or Allure. He's bound to show up. Brian says Matthews. We got Bluger. We got Hughes. Bryce, Quinn, or Jack. Got to call the right one. Can't be saying both. Rocky Mountain Break Alliance says Elvis Merzlikins. That's a good guess. Yeah, we got 11 folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 guesses. Give it a few more seconds longer. We'll play again in Buyback also. But if anybody else, there we got Kako for Alex. We'll give about 30 seconds longer while I open it up. Matthew Barzell. Yeah, Kako is, that's right. Kako's in Leaf this year as far as his autos, not in any upper deck products. So, Alex, if you want to guess one more time, because he won't be in here with an auto card. Carson Kuhlman for Mo, that's also a good guess. We pulled a lot of his. We got Quinn Hughes for Bryce. All right, thanks, Bryce, for clearing that up. And we'll let Alex guess a different one since Kako's not in here, and then we'll close the guessing game out. But here we go. There's the barcode. Little numbers there. We got our tape up front here. Got our scientific work. Don't care about. Empty box. Gonna shuffle them up. And let's do this. Should be good right there. All right, Troy Terry. Yeah, Mo, that'd be good if I can find it. All right, so good luck, everyone. Thanks for being a part of Break 113. This one took a long time to fill for some reason. I was not quite sure. Maybe the stars being random. Usually we have the Oilers, but took a while to load. But thanks for sticking in there with us and being a part of it. So our first card tonight is Jack Eichel. And if you can tell that top of the card right there, that is ugly. That is absolutely atrocious. So a major ding there to this Eichel card. Which is a bummer, but luckily it's just a base. But you can see the huge ding right on top there for Eichel and the Sabres. That's what I was saying. I'm feeling lispy tonight. All right, we got Ben Bishop for the Stars. We have an authentic moment of Jonathan Tavares being named the captain of the Maple Leafs. There you go. Got our slug. Sean Moynihan for the Flames and Ovi for the Caps as our last two cards. Hey, what's going on, Matt? All right, we got Jacob Trouba for the Rangers. This one, too, is banged up. Holy cow. See a little line right there. It's the lead card in 2 packs now. You see right across the top there. But Trouba for the Rangers, followed by Barzell for the Islanders. Mute my phone here so Chewy doesn't bother us. All right, Barzell for the Islanders. Followed by Braden Holtby in the All-Star insert. Making a nice shoulder save there with the puck right across his shoulder. Refund. I know, I should contact Upper Deck. The time and effort to send them 2 base cards, we'd both be out of a couple bucks. Clayton Keller for the Coyotes and Brock Besser for the Canucks as our last 2. Make them replace 2 base cards, that'd be hilarious. All right, let's see if the third pack's better here. And it is. All right. So you got Jonathan Marchessault for the Knights. Mikael Granlund for Nashville. Then you have SP Essentials of Marc-Andre Fleury for the Golden Knights. So Fleury for VGK. We got Thomas Chabot for Ottawa and Phil Kessel for the Desert Dogs as our last 2. Next up, we have Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Carter Hart for the Flyers. Then we have a Spectrum FX Level 1 of Emil Bemstrom and Columbus. Nice little rainbow action there. The Feature Watch Level 1, or Spectrum Level 1. For Bemstrom and Columbus. Nathan McKinnon for the Avs and Jesperi Kotkaniemi for the Canadiens close out our final 2 cards of this pack. So McKinnon and Kotkaniemi as the last 2 there. Oops. Next up we have Ricard Raquel for the Ducks. This one's a little banged up too. Not as much as the previous 2. But man, I'm sure you guys can see it right there. Raquel for the Ducks, followed by Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Rasmus Dahlin with the limited insert for Buffalo. Dahlin for the Sabres. We have Torrey Krug for Boston and Sebastian Aho for Carolina as our last 2. Yeah, Alex, I haven't seen a lot like this where it's the first card in all of them. At least 3 out of the 4 packs so far. This one looks good here too, so must just be certain ones. First up, Mitch Marner for Toronto. Bo Horvat for the Canucks. Then we have for Montreal, Nick Suzuki, Feature Watch Auto, 179 out of 999 for Suzuki. Pretty sure nobody called him in our contest. He was also our first auto we pulled in Last Breaks SPA with the Sign of the Times auto. So back-to-back Suzukis in 2 different boxes. Down in here. Got a nice one. 179 of 999 for Suzuki. Put him out here. Sound off on our auto horns. So that's Birdman with Montreal. Then we have our slug. And last 2 cards, we have Jacob Slavin for Carolina and John Gibson for the Ducks as our last 2. Hopefully we'll have 2 or 3 more autos in here. We got Grubes for the Avalanche, Philip Grubauer. Morgan Riley for the Leafs. We have a redemption. We'll get to it in a minute. We got Matt Murray for the Penguins. And we have Vincent Trocheck for the Panthers as our last 2. Murray and Trocheck. Our redemption here is Future Watch rookie auto number 186 of 999 of Rudolph Balcers. Try to get focus in there. It is Rudolph Balcers with the rookie watch auto 186 of 999 going to Ottawa. And the Senators were Birdman again. I'm not sure if Dave Jacques is in here, but just in case he is, check mark. So Senators there going to Birdman with the Feature Watch redemption. To our next pack. Sucks having the redemption, Bison Auto. Next up, we have Jake DeBrusk for Boston. 186 is the card number in the set. You just get one of the cards numbered to 999. I got you, Foxy. Yeah, card number 186. Yeah. Completely read that one wrong. All right, Jake DeBrusk for the Bruins. Well, I have Duncan Keith for Chicago. Then we have a young gun of Mitchell Stevens for Tampa Bay. Yeah, Bird with 2 autos so far. Get in there. Maybe the hockey gods are looking down on him since he wasn't feeling good. But Mitchell Stevens here for Tampa with the young gun. Got our slug. Our Timmy Panarin for the Rangers and Mikko Rantanen for Colorado as our last 2 cards. Next up, we have Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. You have an authentic moment of Alex Pietrangelo with the Blues. As we always say, there's Birdman right there, his hand over his face after the Blues just took out the Bruins. We got Kyle Turris for Nashville and Vladimir Tarasenko for St. Louis as our last 2 cards here. Next up, we have Erik Karlsson for San Jose. Mark Stone for Vegas. SP Essentials of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Draisaitl there. We got Jonathan Tavares for the Maple Leafs and Marc-Andre Fleury for the Knights as our last 2 cards in this pack. Next up, we have Steven Stamkos for the Lightning. Carey Price for Montreal. SP Essentials of Austin Matthews. The man, the myth, the mustache. You just came up with that on the fly right there. So Matthews and his beautiful mustache with the SP Essentials. Going to the Leafs. Jeff Skinner for the Sabres. And Joe Thornton for the Sharks as our last 2 cards. And these, know I've said it 100 times. These SP glue is amazing. They did their job. Claude Giroux for the Flyers. How about Taylor Hall for New Jersey? We got a Series 2 update, or insert, I should say, of Tristan Jarry for the Penguins. Got our slug. Austin Matthews again for Toronto. And Andrei Svechnikov for the Jerks down in Carolina. First up, Evgeny Malkin for the Penguins. Pierre-Luc Dubois for Columbus. Roman Josi for Nashville with the All-Star insert. Rocking the Adidas Blues. We got Bob for the Panthers and Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks as our last two cards. First up, we have Dylan Strome for Chicago. Followed by Matthew Tkachuk for Calgary. Series 2 insert of Jason Zucker and the Penguins. Got our slug. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. And Elias Pettersson for the Canucks as our last card. First up, we have Dougie Hamilton for Carolina. Followed by Sid the Kid for Penguins. Oliver Yorkstrand for Columbus with the limited insert. Yorkstrand there. Got our slug. Anders Lee for the Islanders and Alex DeBrincat for the Chicago Blackhawks. Closing that pack out. So we got three. Oh, just knocked over Nick. Uh-oh. We got 3 packs left. First up, we have Jonathan Toews for the Blackhawks. Jake Gensel for the Penguins. We have an authentic moment of Nikita Kucherov with the Lightning. Lots of points scored by him, what the card talks about. Kucherov for the Lightning. Our last 2 cards, Oscar Klefboom for the Oilers and Brad Marchand for the Bruins. Close out that pack. First up, we have Seth Jones for Columbus. Thomas Hertl with the Sharks with a limited insert. So Hertl with the Sharks. Then we have the Upper Deck exclusive Series 2 insert for Carl Soderberg and the Desert Dogs. So nice kind of the gold trim here on the Upper Deck exclusive. Get into focus here. There you go. And 37 of 100 with the Upper Deck exclusive Series 2 insert. Soderberg and the Coyotes. A little different. Victor Arvidsson for Nashville and Joe Pavelski for the Stars as our last 2 cards. When did the last team taken? The Coyotes. Did Foxy get the Coyotes last? Third to last. I think the last one might have been the Jets by Matt Dyer, maybe? They were up there. Can't remember exactly who. Or the Panthers. Logan Couture for the Sharks. Give it focus. There we go. So Couture for the Sharks. Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. Then we have a Spectrum FX of Jonathan Tavares and the Maple Leafs. Nice little rainbow insert here with Spectrum FX. Roman Josi for Nashville and Braden Shen for St. Louis as our last two cards. All right, we'll move on to Allure. Transfer the front boxes. There's front. Here's our barcode for Allure. And another one down here. Should have tape on both sides. One here, one here. There we go. Our empty box. Do a quick little shuffle here. All right. See what we can pull in Allure. Let's get some of their low numbered parallels. That'd be nice. First up, Braden Point for Tampa. Then we have Carl Rundstrom for the LA Kings, top 50. Then we have for the Wild, Nico Sturm, top 50 with a nice thick green patch. That thing's huge. Big old patch for Nico. Going to Paul Schmitz. You can come into focus here. Might be too much rainbow to bring the camera in focus right now, but there we go. A nice dark green patch there. There you go. Nice one there of Nico. Followed by Ryan Poling for Montreal and Noah Dobson for the Islanders as our last two cards. Poling and Dobson. Dave says a Hank auto's coming. We have Henrik Lundqvist for the Rangers. You called the player right there. Alex Ovechkin for the Caps. Then we have an iced out Sid the Kid. Crosby here with iced out. Yellow and dark blue really stand out there. Dave, I can sign it for you if you want. Put a little Sharpie action on it for you. So iced out for Crosby here. We got Max Jones with a red rainbow. Max Jones and the Ducks. Non-numbered, of course. There's what the back looks like. A red rainbow of Jones and the Ducks. Followed by Max Jones with the Ducks. If we were having a drinking game on the weekends, this would be like a 3-drink special right here. Back-to-back same team, back-to-back same player. So back-to-back Jonesies, followed by Rasmus Sandin of the Maple Leafs. That's right. Dave has the Kings and Sharks and still going for a Ranger auto. All right, we got Jacob Vrana for the Capitals. I like Kel McCarr for Colorado. Top 50 of Nicholas Hague and the Knights. We have a white rainbow of Taro Hirose and the Red Wings. White rainbow, also not numbered, but still a really nice card. Very cool looking. Got Zach Senchwin for the Bruins. and Mark Giordano for the Flames is our last two in this pack. Next up, we have Matthew Barzal for the Islanders, Mark Scheifele for the Winnipeg Jets. Yeah, the white ones, I think, the white rainbow is better than the red rainbow, just appearance-wise. The Scheifele and the Jets there. We have an upside-down card, which is the short print. We're going to hide the one behind it. We have a short print here of Ryan Poehling from Montreal. Poehling in Montreal there. The one behind it, we have for Columbus, Cam Atkinson. And this is the Blue Line Auto 29 of 35. 29 of 35 going to Grady Malachowski. The Blue Line Auto for Cam Atkinson. Sweet looking card here. I like the print of like the foil. There's some crazy lines there. Nice one there, Cam. Sharp looking card. Kind of a very small auto there, but still digging it. Some auto horns for Cam. The last two cards from that pack, we had Max Stoney from Montreal and Anders Lee for the Islanders. Those are the last two. Next up, we have Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg Jets. Top 50, Nathan Bastian, the Devils. White rainbow here of Jordan Binnington and the Blues. Binnington, St. Louis there. Followed by Nico Sturm for Minnesota. Victor Olofsson for the Sabres. And Phil Kessel for the Coyotes as our last two cards. Down to 3 packs left of the Allure here. Take a small little break after the Allure box, just so I can clear some of these cards out. Maybe you guys can take a look around the website, see what's new there. We got Subban for the Devils. We have Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames here. If you guys look close, the stamp is not quite on there. You see it right above his shoulder and off to his helmet. In the early days of the Allure runs, we would see these kind of almost double stamped cards, but it's way off on his helmet and way off on that his left shoulder there. You can kind of see the line there. So not totally bad, but it's noticeable, which is kind of cool of the kind of the double stamp. But Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames. Then we have Winter Storm Warning for Patrice Bergeron. Winter Storm Warning for Patrice and Boston. Cool inserts. Then we have a white rainbow of Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Matthews and the Leafs there. I always should be checking these backs to make sure they're right. Which that one is. Remember we had a few that were wrong in the early days too, where the back of the rainbows weren't the correct ones. Ben Bishop for the Stars, Cam Atkinson for the Blue Jackets as our last two. It would be like a white rainbow, but it would say red rainbow. Had that happen a few times. Next up, Brad Marchand for Boston. Mitch Marner for the Leafs. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Trent Frederick with the short print insert here. Frederick going to the Bruins. Got Kirby Dack with the red rainbow. And last card, Jake Gensel for the Tuxedo Chickens. Gensel for the Penguins. And last pack here of Allure. We have Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Coyotes. Alexander Texier for the Blue Jackets. Get back in focus here. Come on, there you go. So Texier for the Blue Jackets. Vitaly Abramov for Ottawa, top 50. And for the Devils, I think this is pewter. We have Nathan Bastian, and it is pewter, non-numbered, but a cool one still for Bastian and the Devils. Kind of almost like a disco ball with the rainbow foil, but pewter for Bastian and the Devs. And last two cards, we have Nikita Gusev for the Devils, so back-to-back Devils, and Alexander Barkov for the Panthers as our last card in Allure. All right, and gave myself 2 minutes here real fast. Do 2.5 minutes, just move these cards out of the way. Admin things rolling around in the background. Give you guys some time to check out manpawalliance.com. Got about 2 minutes left and we'll be going in here. Artifacts. Put these down. So like I said, for 3 out of 4 on the webpage, we have 15 teams left. So we also introduced the gift cards today. That special someone who likes breaks. We also have our sticker contest that launched today. And that's on our pin tweet if you're interested in playing along with that. I think everybody in here, except for the 2 new guys, have stickers, but they'll get there shortly. Have some fun with that. Go ahead and unwrap this real fast. Barcode. Tape front. Statue paperwork. Or not statue, bounty paperwork. Oh, this box. All right, we are ready to go in with the second half here. So our 1920 artifacts here. First up, we have Kyle Palmieri for the Devils. We have a Lord Stanley relic. We're going back in time right here. Move those up there. For Calgary, we got Theo Fleury. Going way back in time, a little jersey patch there. Lord Stanley's Legacy Relics. Theo Fleury going to Calgary. There's the back there. All that room if they would have had him sign it. We got Theo there for the Flames. Cool looking card still. He looks very young there. You see him on Twitter nowadays. But Fleury for the Flames. We have our Slug. And last card in that pack, we have Thomas Hurdle for the Sharks. Next up, we have Johnny Gibson for the Ducks. We have a Libor Hajek 447 out of 999. 447 out of 999 for Libor Hajek and the Rangers. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Good to see you in here. For the Coyotes, we have Alex Galchenyuk with the NHL remnants. So Alex Galchenyuk, little white patch there, his jersey. Galchenyuk for Coyotes. We have our Slug. And Jeff Skinner for the Sabres is the last card. Next up, we have Evander Kane for the Sharks. Followed by Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Card sticking here. There we go. We have Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. 129 of 299. 129 of 299 for Tarasenko in St. Louis. The gold trim there. We got our Slug, followed by last card, Ryan McDonough for the Lightning. McDonough for Lightning. First up, we have Tyson Jost for Colorado. Yeah, it's a Chris. It's a nice cam on the Blue Line Auto out of 35 for cam. And then the Suzuki Auto next to it there in the back. But Lucic here for the Oilers. We have an Islanders rookie redemption. This is card Red 199. Red 199 for the Islanders redemption, rookie redemption. We have our Slug. And our last card is William Karlsson for the Golden Knights. Foxy says Noah Dobson for that redemption. Next up, we have Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. For Montreal, we have Thomas Tatar out of 45. 16 of 45 for Thomas Tatar here with the nice teal bordering. I see it there. 16 out of 45. Going to Montreal. Got our Slug. And our last two cards, Max Pacioretty for Vegas and Tyler Johnson for the Lightning. Packery and Johnson as the last two here. Down to 3 packs here. First up, we have Tom Wilson for the Capitals. Wilson for the Caps. Then we have the bounty card, boo, instead of an auto, but Philip Zadina for the Red Wings. Zadina there. Boo. They are cool cards, though. Zadina with the scratcher on the back. Just sucks it takes place. They should have done it with the, give you a bounty card plus an autograph. But Zadina for the Red Wings. Got our slug. And for Buffalo Sabres, we have Kyle Okposo. Kyle Okposo as the last card in that pack. 2 packs left. First up, we have Mark Stone for Vegas. Followed by Tanner Pearson for Vancouver. 53 of 165 with the dual patch there. 53 of 165 with 2 nice patches. Good looking card. Our slug. And last card in that pack, Tyler Seguin for Dallas Stars. Last pack of artifacts. We have Jimmy Vesey for the Rangers. Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. 356 of 699. 356 of 699 for Tarasenko and the Blues. Our slug. And we have Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Artem Anisimov for Chicago as our last 2 cards in this pack. That closes us out of our artifacts. Tongue twister for me there. So next we'll move on to our last box, which is the Buyback. We will play the auto game again, so if you want to get your auto guesses in, now's the time to do it for what the auto card is going to be in the Buyback. So if some people have me on mute, I'll just type it right in here real fast. That's the Buyback auto for a prize. I got you guys. Dreyer with the Zetterberg, Brian with the Suzuki, Timu Solani for the Jets. Going back in time there. Got Crosby for Mo. Connor for William. We've pulled some Connors. Got Hull. Dave, Bobby, or Brett. We got Sakic for Chris. Got Draisaitl for Anthony. Give it a couple more seconds. Brett Hull, all right. Nobody went with Gretzky. Nobody went with Orr. Felix Potvin, that's going back in time there. We did hit McDavid. Give it about 10 seconds longer. We do this real fast. What's needed there. Yeah, I'm not sure if Potvin's in it. I haven't seen any Potvins on a Buyback. Not to say it's not in it, but. All right, here we go. Jason on Twitter said Gretzky. Oh, okay. There's our 2 barcodes. You obviously see the 2 seals there. First one. Second one. All right. So we're going to put this guy down here first. Our base card right off the top. John Gibson for the Ducks. 91 of 199. 91 of 199 for Gibson, the Ducks there, and kind of the base buyback. Now the main card here. Gonna put Zigzagoon over him. The box you can see there. Start from the top down. Holy cow. Nobody guessed it, but a Upper Deck Ice of Ovi. 6 of 10. That's a nice one right there. For the Capitals. We haven't hit a Capitals card in a while. Why not have a nice one here for Joey? But a nice, not sure what year it is, but Upper Deck Ice. The nice big size auto there. 6 of 10. I'm jealous. Sharp looking card there. So nobody guessed the guessing game. That's all right. We'll do the auto horns. Dave, I'd like it too, but I've got a couple of his and can't afford any more. Like him and Connor are way up there, the prices. I can just kind of slide it off to the side here and nobody ever saw this. just go like that. All right, so that's going to wrap up break 113. Nice big hit there at the end. And Suzuki's big as well. And Cam there. But nice little hour reprieve from network TV, as someone said earlier. Man, Dave, I think he does. We just don't hit him as much as we should. He's in like most of the Upper Deck. For all the Upper Deck products where there's caps in it, he's one of the signers. We just haven't hit him. I don't know why. Might only like the third or fourth card we fit of his auto. But anyway, so we got like I said before, our 4 breaks up on the website. You now have gift cards as well. We've got our sticker contest going along till the end of the month to get your entries in. It's the rules with a pinned tweet if you want to follow along. Can be any sticker of ours that you've received. But other than that, take a look at the website, and we'll see you guys back on Twitter. And we will catch you guys later. Have a good night, everyone, and be safe out there. Take care, everybody. Oh, Chris says 2010-11 ice. Thanks for that. But have a good night, everyone. We'll see you very soon.